మానవతా మూర్తి మదర్ తెరిసా ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ఆదర్శమన్నారు కాంగ్రెస్ నేత ప్రియాంక గాంధీ. తెరిసాతో తనకున్న అనుబంధాన్ని గుర్తు చేసుకున్నారు. తెరిసా స్థాపించిన సంస్థల్లో చేరి చేసిన సేవలను గుర్తు చేసుకున్నారు. బాత్రూంలు శుభ్రం చేయడం, వంట చేయడం వంటి పనులు చేశానన్నారు. కష్టాల్లో ఉన్న వారికి సమాజం ఎలా చేయూతనందిస్తుందో ఆ టైంలో తెలుసుకున్నట్లు చెప్పారు. వయనాడ్లో విపత్తులో ఒకరికొకరు ఏ విధంగా సాయపడ్డారో కల్లారా చూశానన్నారు ప్రియాంక గాంధీ.
And she handed me the rosary. It reminded me immediately of when I was 19 years old. My father had just died, and maybe 6 or 7 months later, Mother Teresa had come to my house to meet my mother. I had fever, so I was lying down in my bed. I didn't go out of the room. But she asked to see me, and she came into my room and she sat by my bedside and she put her hand on my head. And just like Frasier, she took my hand and she put her rosary in my hand. And I think she saw that I was suffering because my father had died and I was troubled. And she probably may have realized that maybe I had fever because I was suffering and I was sad. So about 5 or 6 years later, after I got married and I had my own home, I went to work with Mother Teresa's sisters in Delhi. So I started, my job was to teach the little children there some English and some Hindi. This is the first time that I'm talking about this in public, but it has a context. So my job was to teach the children, but on Tuesdays we also cleaned the bathrooms, we washed and mopped the floors. I helped to cook the food sometimes. Sometimes we taught them how to paint, sometimes we took them for outings. And by working with them, I began to understand their suffering and their pain and what service means, and how a community can support those who have